Today's video, I'm going to be going over how you can become virtually invincible by not spending a whole lot of money. It's actually busted. If you guys enjoyed today's video, subscribe. It would be great. Let's get into it. With the new net update, there's a lot of new things in the game, and some of them are pretty busted. Two of the most notoriously busted things is Crimson Armor and Ferocious Mana. But there's something else that is very, very broken that makes it so you basically never die. If you guys, you're probably wondering what this actually is. Now first, how do you guys become invincible or never die? The two options is either you never take damage in the first place, or you just out heal everything. Like you have so much defense and you have so much healing that you just out heal anything that comes your way. Those are the two options. We're going to be going over the second ladder to do it. All you need is around like 15 to 30 million coins, depends on the prices, depends on how maxed out you want to be. Now, what we're going to be going over is a new enchant called Mana Vampire. Mana Vampire has not gotten a whole lot of light, or not as much light as Ferocious Mana, but it is busted. It says heal you for 0.5% of mana used near you. Now, this does not cap like the rest of them. The rest of them is like capped at 400 strength or whatever. This is not capped. It just says heals. And if we look at tier 5, it says 2.5. You can put this on every single piece of armor. However, something a lot of people don't know, tier 5 is not how high it can go. It can go up to tier 10, which is 5% mana used near you. Now, do you need to have tier 10? No. But if you do have tier 10, that means you can put on all sets of armor, and 20% of all mana used near you turns into pure healing. This by itself is busted. Because if you have a party with hype mages in or out of dungeons, you basically never die. Because hype mages spam all over the place, you know, whatever it is. You basically never die if you have hype mages in the vicinity. You don't die. But let's just say you don't have hype mages in the vicinity. Well, guess what? You can do other stuff as well. Now, use mana, most people think there's a few... use mana, there's a few things you can do. You can either use like a mana weapon like, I don't know, Aspect of the Void or a hype. Or something like a Wand of Atonement that gives you healing. Now on each side of my armor I have Mana Vampire 5, meaning in total I regenerate 10% of all mana used near me. This means whenever I click my Hyperion I gain like 30 health back or something, which isn't that great because it's not a whole lot. But if I use the hype 5 times every second, then it stacks and stacks and stacks. Especially if you have other people with you using a very strong mage weapon. But here's the thing, you don't even need to use mana to make this work. I'm being dead serious. We can use something that you don't have mana for. Proper warning, oh, what are you talking about? I'm talking about a bug that was added. Not a bug, it just doesn't really work how it's supposed to. That involves very expensive mana summons. So, for example, on this stick, I have 2 admins. I captured 2 admin souls and turned them into slaves. And I can now summon them whenever the hell I want to, but it requires power for me to do it. I can't summon any of these guys. It says this ability's cooldown, and I just can't summon them because I don't have enough mana. Keep in mind, I'm in 3/4 Storm and Helmet. Granted, this does not have Ultimate Wise. If it did, I could summon one of them. But I can't even summon them in. And I'm not losing any mana. But this counts to healing. Towards healing. Which is broken. Because let's just go up to the sky. And let me just take some fall damage. I should probably take... I want to take a little of half my health here. So when I fall, I die, I right click. Do you see how much health I'm regenerating? I'm not using any mana. I'm not using a single piece of mana. My health is regenerating. That's stupid. Actually stupid. And I'm only using tier 5. If you use tier 10, it's even more ridiculous. Like, even more ridiculous. You'd be getting 2 times as much healing as I am. And this is with only you using it. Now, it does have a 1-second cooldown. Basically speaking, with the setup I'm using right now, every 1 second, I regenerate half my health. For no cost. 0 cost, I regenerate half my health. If there's someone else who's doing this with me, I regenerate half my health every single second. Which basically means I can't die. But what if something one-shots you, or if you don't have enough money to get tier 10 or whatever? Well, you can pair this with a few items. Such as Reaper Mask, which doubles all healing. This includes Mana Vampire. So if I teleport up to the sky, take like over half my health from fall damage, and right click, it's full regen. Every single time, it's full regen. I'm regenning over 2,500 mana every single second. And this total setup cost me less than 30 mil. That's stupid. But now let's just say something does too much damage and one-shots you. For whatever reason, it one-shots you. Well, you can just equip a mithril coat. And now guess what? Nothing can one-shot you, and you heal 2,500 health every single second. This means I can like go up to, for example, like Barb Duke, and he'll hit me, and I'll just regen. He'll hit me, I'll just regen. Like, usually this thing absolutely shreds, and I'm not wearing even that tanky of an armor set. I mean, granted, I do have, like, still almost 1,000 defense, but, like, this is so broken. Like, actually. Like, I'm basically regenerating my full health bar every single second. Now, does this have much applicable use? Actually, yes. This is basically the new Fluid Zombie Sword. For now, at least. You buy this, you have yourself a new Fluid Zombie Sword. You ever get low, just right-click. Simple as that, and you will never die. Now, this will probably get patched eventually, so I would recommend doing it while you can. But even if this does get patched, it'll still be an absolutely stupid method, and highly underrated. Like, Mana Vampire is arguably better than Ferocious Mana, arguably. Because if you're in a party with Hype Mages, you get so much mana, you never die. If you ever feel like you're dying at all, equip some Mana Vamp, and grab yourself a Necromancer's Sword, you'll never die. Plain just out equip Mana Vamp, and you'll basically never die. So this is pretty busted. Either way, if you guys enjoyed today's video, subscribe, which would mean the world to me. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.